Hello, friends. Let's analyze today's situation with respect to Corona and also with respect to the planetary positions. Why we are in this position as on today. So, first and foremost, you'd like to understand and appreciate that we are in a situation of pandemic and there has been a lot of concern with one's health these days. It's no more the wealth or gain. People are just running here and there to make sure they are healthy these days. So we need to understand: is this going to be a change for the generations who are going to come further in the future, and is this going to be the change which is going to have a long time effect for everyone? So let's look at the chart, birth chart, which is just under Corona special. It's just a Mesh Lagna's chart, but otherwise you can just, you know, it can be any Lagna, any, that doesn't matter. So let's look at 6th, 8th and 12th house. So these are like, the bad houses or, the houses which are going to create problems for you. Now, suddenly, all these houses have gained momentum in this pandemic time. So, sixth house is associated with, all kind of enemies, shatrus. Eighth house is generally linked to your, ayu, life, health related disease. And 12th house is again related to bad debts, loans, kind of legal issues and all these aspects. Now, these houses have some kind of influence to the current situation. That's because it's, there is a trend, there is a sea of change. Like, people are no more interested in money, they are more interested in their well-being, healthy. They want to be healthy. So it's no more the house of 2, 10 and 11, which is, related to finances. It's going to be discussion on your loans, your health, how you're going to get out of the situation. So suddenly 6th, 8th and 12th houses become very, very prominent. And also the 4th house, that's the, where you get all your, house, vehicles and the comfort, you sit very happily at your home. 4th house denotes your home. So whether these houses have some kind of, they've gained more significance, like whether you are going to be happily at home without any disease, or it's going to be more with kind of some disease. Now let's shift our attention to Gochar position of planets. Why this has come into significance? Always remember, Gochar position has very, very, minor implication to your present situation, but at the same time they have great, you need to understand the Gochar position to see how the effect of these planets are going to be in your birth chart. So Gochar planets should always be considered as, they're going to increase or decrease the effect of the planets. So what are the most important planets you need to look in Gochar position? That's always going to be Jupiter and Saturn, or Guru and Saturn. So where are they placed? So right now, Guru and Saturn both are placed at, 10th house, with Saturn a little stronger because it's in its own house, in 10th house. So when you look at the Saturn, what are the houses it's looking at? It's looking at the 12th house, that is house of your losses, where you spend your money and all those things. It's also looking at your 4th house in with the 7th aspect. So it is testing your comfort. And it's also looking at the 7th house with the 10th aspect, that is your business partnerships, relationships with people and all those things. So if you see, Saturn has positioned himself very strongly to affect all these houses. So you would appreciate you are having some issues or the other, like at work front, at home front, or some kind of loans or any kind of debts and all those things. So how long this is going to be? It's going to be for some time, till Saturn is in Makar Rashi, that is Capricorn, and is going to move out of it. With respect to Jupiter, so Saturn is creating some problems definitely for you. With respect to Jupiter, so Jupiter is also aspecting, it's having three aspects. So it is aspecting fifth, it has got fifth aspect, seventh aspect, and ninth aspect. So it is looking at your second house, it is looking at your fourth house, it is also looking at your sixth house. So there is a, it's Jupiter has its effects on wealth, your home, as well as your your enemy, Shatru Sthana, or whatever you call it. So if you just look at it with respect to Kala Purusha chart, so this is definitely not an ideal situation where you want to be, because there is going to be lot of confusion prevailing, and it is going to be for some time to come. So what do you need to do? I mean, there is a problem, and there is also a solution. So look at your look at your chart. So how you have to look at your chart? Look at your Mahadasha and Antardasha. What are they saying? Which house Mahadasha is happening to you? If your Mahadasha and Antardasha are very strongly placed and it's beneficial to you, you just don't have to worry about it. Your Gochara position is not going to create havoc for you. There will be turbulence, but you will not suffer. So the effect will increase or decrease purely on Gochara position. So if your Mahadasha and Antardasha is very strong, and there is not going to be any problem to you, so don't worry about it. However, a word of caution: if your Mahadasha and Antardasha is going to be related to your 8th house, 12th house, or 6th house, just be a little bit more careful, because there is going to be some cascading effects which may affect you. So always proceed with caution. Last of all, so why is it happening? So is there any relation to quantum theory? So any of you know what quantum theory is? Let's try to look at this particular concept in my next video. In this video, I just want to build a concept for you about how we have to read the current situation. Hope you like this video. If you liked it, please press the like button, and we will discuss about more topics in the subsequent video. Thank you so much for your time.